So Mr. Ojo Samuel is here with us. He's going to take us through media infrastructure for impact, influence, and income. So I will quickly read his brief profile. Mr. Samuel was trained as a music analyst by Musical Servant of Nigeria, Luzon. He also received training as an information communication and technology expert. Entertainment industry training was another addition for him, through which he co-produced songs for Hallmark Secondary School in Ondo State about child abuse. Furthermore, he worked as backstage director for fashion industries such as Woodland Concept, Hazard Remodel Actions Agency, and Pounds Model. He took part in ACFR 2019 in Lekki, where children showcase their modeling talents, and manages models within and outside Nigeria. His passion for automobile propelled him to establish a company reaching out to many on how to maintain their vehicles, coupled with other valuable information. He has solved car problems for over 1,000 users of vehicles through online and on-site service delivery. These services run concurrently with the management of wedding, anniversary, and birthday parties. He has impacted so many young Nigerians, and with his skills and giftings, he currently runs a model outfit in Lagos alongside his media house. So we are privileged to have him talk to us about media infrastructure for impact, influence, and income. And Mr. Samuel is here. You can unmute yourself now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you are all enjoying this summit. Well, it's been a great privilege being here today and speaking to us. And I'm very sure that we have learned quite a number of great things from the speakers all the way from yesterday down to today. I know quite a number of us, as in fact, some of us are already preparing to um, make use of the information we have gotten so far. So I won't really bother you much with a lot of information because most of what I wanted to speak about has been spoken of with the previous speakers. So let's just dive straight to the today's topic, and which is talking about the media infrastructure for impact, influence, and income. Please type in the comment section if you can see the slide. Please let me know if you can see the slide, please. Please let me know if you can see the slide. Type in the comment section, I can see. And if you can't see, let us know so that we can prepare to know how to adjust. Can you see? Okay, that's great. Thank you. So let's proceed further in our discussion. So as you can see that in this today's discussion, we are trying to look at what do you understand by the word media, infrastructure, impact, and income. Quite a number of us always mix most of these things together. Thanks to the previous speakers who have spoken on impact and income. So as for me, I will only be talking about the media aspect and the infrastructure. And I still see that quite a number of speakers will still be speaking on this media too. So let's move straight to the point. Now, what is media? Media is a means of mass communication. That is using of broadcasting, publishing, and the internet. Today, we can see that a lot of people are making use of internet. Internet is even one of the largest means of communication in the world. So as you can see the little image I added, you can see they wrote media and it shows internet, television, radio, magazines, and newspaper. These are some and ways at which you can pass your message across. Excuse me. So if you look at it carefully, you can see that they even place them in order at which they reach out to the people. Newspaper and magazine share the same scale. Radio is a little bit above them. Television takes the next stage, while internet is on the higher side. So we need to leverage on the internet and make use of our time. You don't need to buy your data for just checking on Facebook and doing other things. You need to use the internet to communicate, to broadcast your ideas, and to generate income. If you look at the word infrastructure, this word of infrastructure can simply means it regards a basic physical organization structure. That is a physical things like if you are starting a business, what are your physical structures? Sometimes your physical structure as at when you are starting your business might be your room, like the room you are staying, or your house as a whole. So that might be that stands as your office and equally as where you are staying. So those are the things you are putting together to push your business to the world. And at this level, you're already reaching out. No, if you look at quite a number of online business people, how many of us can physically point out to their physical structures? We can't. So a lot of them were sending their information via, from their rooms, and yet they are making a lot of money. So your physical structure, as I've said, might be right away from your room. If you hear what one of our speakers yesterday was saying, you should start where you are. So where you are is a starting point for you. So let's look at this word impact. As Mr. Dada just concluded this presentation talking about our impact. He's trying to impact more on his community by giving them water. You too, what is your impact in your community, as or even your state, or even within your own family? What is your impact? So, but if you are looking at it at a global side, like using of media to make impact, that means you will need to be making use of television, papers, and the online, as we have said, because this plays a major role in building impact in the society. I'm very sure this Zoom we are doing is use of media. If you don't know, without this multimedia system, you can't hear me. Where I am in Lagos, and some are listening to me all the way in Ondo State, in Calabar, in Maiduguri, outside the country, in Ghana, Cameroon, even all the way from United States of America. But if I choose to write letters, you should have seen how much I would have started sending using bulk SMS. For this one goes through to the point, you can see me, you can hear me, so you have to leverage on this. So if you look at the image I put on the right side, showing that you should increase your impact in your community and your environment. That's the sign. That you increase your impact in your environment. Now, before we go to the next one, can you quickly write in your comments section and tell us what is your impact, or what impact are you planning to bring into your community in the next, maybe let me say 10 seconds. Please, let's write in the box. What impacts are you planning to share with your community? Yes, I can see Mr. Dare David writing empowerment of self-dependence. That's very good. I love that. And another one is saying financial education. These are wonderful ways to impact to your environment and to your community. They are very, very good. Now let's quickly move straight to ways at which we can impact to the community. Now, we said you have to make sure you share a content at the right time. Share a content at the right time. Quite a number of us has wonderful content, wonderful idea, wonderful information. But as a mass media person, most of your information must be up to date. Like they must come with time. They must come with they they must come as at when people need it. For example, now, if you are tweeting, I mean, the current tweet now is about the death of Maradona. But if you are now bringing your own story, talking about, let me say, another player who is dead for many years back, it's not really like correlating, except if you are linking the two together, or you are talking about another information that is not really on the point. So when you want to share a content, you don't have to post all about your new brand new uh, subjects when your audience are offline. Like the way I'm speaking now, let me say everybody's offline and I was talking. Who am I talking to? Nobody. So you must speak or you must send your information when you know people are available. That's why you need to be checking your insights on your social media, or we call it your graphs on your website, which can tell you how are you doing about your post. If people are reading it, when they are reading it, you can know the time, the day, even if possible, the very minute that most of them are clicking it. So you will know next time if you want to post, what time do you need to post, and what day do you need to post. So choose the right region and province or people that have interest in your posts or products. Now, for example, if you are talking about pounded yam, for example, the people that would love to know more about pounded yam are the West, which are Ekiti people, for example. Now, if you are now talking about burger, for example, to the same set of people, you know that you're already talking to a wrong group of people, because what you are talking about is not of interest. It will be to you, it will be as if either your content is not making sense, or maybe you are making or maybe they are not getting you. Yes, they are not getting you and it's not making sense to them. Your content is making sense to, let me say, people from the urban environments, like maybe Lagos or outside the country, kind of. So those people can relate very well to such a post when you're talking about burger. But talking about the local people, burger is like, what are you saying? So these things, we need to be able to sort out things. Then, for you to make use of your media professionally, I will advise you to get a website. When you get a website, this helps you to monitor the traffic. What do you mean by traffic? Traffic is the coming in and out of people on your website. Like if I post about exactly what I've said now, I post share a comment at the right time. That is the title of my post, for example. The number of people that clicks it, how long they stay on the site, and so on. That's what is regarded as traffic. So the more you have people coming in and out of that website, it's what regarded as traffic. So this helps you a lot to impact to the people. At least anybody that read that content will have said, "Oh, kudos to what you have written." And if you equally say, you have to post timely. Your content must be timely. For example, a breaking news. A breaking news means you need to release your information immediately. For example, let me say, um, you hear that they reduce the price of fuel right now. Like the information is circulating right now, but you are waiting till next 5 days to post yours. It's not a breaking news again. It's not time, because almost everybody will have gotten the same information. So, but if you are one of the first three that posted that information, that means by the time they Google search that price, I mean reduction in price of fuel, your site or your social media will pop up first. So that will give you a leverage. That's why they say make sure you are publishing right content and don't just flood your page with stories and explanation. You will see some websites, they have, let me say, hundreds of posts. But by the time you go through some of those posts, you'll see that you can't really bring out a lot from them because they only believes that you need to post a lot. But what you need to do is to pass a message, which is very, very important. Everybody, please type in your comment section, say message. Yeah, you need to pass out a message. Now, the number three of ways to go in helping your media to become one of the topmost in Nigeria is collaboration. You need to collaborate and engage with your audience because if for example, if you look at the first point I made, I said instead of you speaking at your audience, you need to speak with your audience. Do you get it now? Instead of what? Instead of speaking at your audience. Yes, I can see people, great, great. I can see Moaze, Balogun, Stephen Do, yes, great. Olufisayo, thank you. I can see you are writing message. Yeah, you need to pass message. So as I was saying, so I was talking about you speaking with your audience, not at your audience. What is the difference? Speaking at your audience means you are only talking to them. Like I was just talking blah 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 blah. I'm not passing any message. But when you say you're speaking with, means the person is flowing, is following, and is with you both physically and in mind. That is communication. That's what we refer to as well, communication. So communication is very vital when you are building your media. That's why you see some people, for example, I love to do a lot of ratings because I dwell a lot on social media. For example, let me use Instagram. I will use one of the most popular people in the Instagram pages. Pardon me, I know some of us may not like secular people, but they are easy to relate with when you are trying to do some kind of evaluations. Excuse me. Now, if you take, for example, it seems that the last time that was like a month ago when I the last time I did the evaluation for a project. There was a lady, there was a woman rather, pardon me, that has a boutique in Lagos. Personally, she has 3.5 million followers on her page, but the boutique Instagram page has 600,000 followers, and she believes she can drive her product via her own personal Instagram page. So she now asked me to consult, like to see if what she has thought of is possible or not. And myself and the team took up the project and we did all our analysis and we get back to her. So, and when we are doing the presentation, she was just dumbfounded, like, is this a joke or real? I told her that your 3.5 million people that you think you have, as based on our research, you only have 115,000 active followers among your 3.5 million. So, which means if you post out of your 3.5 million, you can only actively engage 115,000. So, that is the people you should be building the business for. Don't look at it as if you are building for the 3.5 million. So, and by the time we did a sample post, we took some picture in our shop, do some little editing, and we reposted it back on using our platform now as a sample. We equally use another platform, Mr. Macaroni. I know quite a number of us knows Mr. Macaroni. Mr. Macaroni should have maybe 1 million now, but the last time we saw his page was around 800,000 plus followers. And when we did our analysis with him, he has at least, out of that 800,000, he has at least 645,000 active followers on his page. So you can see the difference. So you must be able to narrate when you are using your media, how to generate fund. You must know whether the people who are following you are really active or they are just there for fun, or if I can say as a figurehead. So by the time we post the same thing, she was able to see the difference between our own 3.5 billion follower and Mr. Macaroni 814,000. And that is as at the report time followers. So you can see. So we must be able to evaluate. Now, if she refused to collaborate with us in solving those problems, she wouldn't have seen her lapses. That the Instagram page she thought she was building because she was a celebrity, because she's an actress, but she thought that influence is enough to build the business. I told her your career is one, your business is another. The two of them are separate entities. So you need to um, deal with them on a separate way. So you can type in your chat box and say collaborate. Yes, we need to collaborate. Even if you can see the picture I put here, we have about 11 hands. If I'm right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, like 11 to 12 hands holding that word collaborate. That's to tell you that if you are to be one person, maybe the person will have hold C and O, or C and L, or C and A, or C and B. You understand? But because he was able to ask for help, like people to help him or her, they are able to raise the word. So if you want to build your media business, you need to ask for help. I'm serious. You can't do it alone. Yes, you can write it in the media box. You can't do it alone. You need help. And when I say you should need help, it's not only in finance that you need help. You need help even in consultation. You need help in communication. Yes, some people don't know how to do presentation. Some people don't even know. Some people have a lot of ideas. Like they have so many things they want to share to the world, but they don't even know how to bring all this together, like to form either a post or to form a video. So all these things are very, very important. Yes, I can see a lot of information here. Stephen, Moazi, Stinalos, yes, Studio, a lot of people. Yes, can you see? We need to collaborate. We can't do it alone. Yes. So remember to carry your remember the relationship building aspect in social media. Yes, this is very important. Quite a number of us just look at our social media as one of the platforms and say you just talk, 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 talk. No, it's an association where you do relationship building. Majorly, what you are talking about depends how you relate with your audience. If you are talking about car, like me, I speak a lot about vehicle, a lot. Though I have other businesses I do, but one of the biggest of my industry is talking on vehicles. In most of my posts, I don't really post much because I have a lot of social media I'm managing. A lot. Me and my team, we have a lot of social media. We are managing a lot of websites. So sometimes that a little bit boggles down not to really have time for ourselves. But we are sorry. We try and be better. Excuse me, in 2021. So you have to do a relationship building. You have to. So by the time when people see your face or see your post, they are interested. Like, wow, what's Mr. Samuel posting today? I want to read about it. So you can write in the comment section, write relationship building. You need to build a relationship. Then don't be carried away by flooding your page. As I've said earlier, don't just start posting content like water. You think, they said you should keep on posting, and you start flooding. This year, I don't think I posted up to 5. This whole year, I think I posted up to 5 contents. But one of the content that I've posted even last year is still working for me till today, because there was a YouTube post I did on how to import your car into Nigeria, and till today that post is still trending like widespread fire. So if your content is rich, that takes me to the next of our information. If your content is rich, can you see you will make money from it? So if your content is valuable, you are going to make money. So that's why in my content, I don't run after money immediately. No, I give you the information. When you get the information, you are the one to see it that yes, this information is valuable enough. I need to pay for it. If you want a genuine and a correct service, don't be looking for free things. I'm telling you the real fact. Don't be looking for free things. Yes. Though you might not be able to pay more, but even if the person even offer like, okay, don't worry, I'll do it for free. After the service, try and appreciate. You know that's not a payment now, just an appreciation. Let me say the let me say you want to do a blog post and the cost is 1,000 naira, or let me say it's 5,000 naira, and the person say, oh, don't worry, Balogun just said, my friend, I know I'll post for you. But the person did it and you love the job, you can at least compensate the person with at least 1,000 naira. Wow, thanks for the job done. I can tell you by tomorrow when you call the same person that come and do this job for me, he or she will gladly come, because what? He has seen that even apart from even charging you, you can appreciate someone very well. So this thing is very, very important. Also on your post, try to you can have different ways at which you make your post. You can use infograph, you can use white paper, you can have ebook, you can have blog posts. Like I wrote an ebook on 20 things they did not teach you in your driving school. There are quite a number of things people don't know about driving. Quite, in fact, I don't think I can exhaust it in the next 5 years. But I try, just as I've said, me and my team will be coming up with a lot of mouth-watering information come 2021 by the grace of God. So you can be looking forward to our website and all our YouTube channels to make sure you stick to the information. So everything you created should be targeted for a specific niche. Yes, as you can see, if you go to my website, for example, my website is speaking on the cars, is speaking on business, is speaking on health. That's what my website is talking about. But I know that quite a number of you will ask that why don't you put your wedding stuff and no. There's a way you package your informations. If you have a website, for example, you must not put too much of different information. Yes. For example, I'm already planning to come up with another website for media generally. But presently, running a model agency and there's on Instagram. We just launched it, very, very new. But yet, almost all our posts made it to Instagram Explorer. Almost all our posts. That's to tell you that to do that, what do you need? You need to research. This year alone, I know a lot of us are looking forward to win grant. I have won grant this year, this 2020 years. I won grant from Google. Yeah. So somebody can write it in your comment section saying, I will win grant. Said it to yourself prophetically that I will win grant. Yes. So I won a grant with Google um, uh, in the making what they call it software. Yeah. I won a Google software grant. So the grant was about 2 million naira worth, but they use it to train us on the Android software, and the training was okay. The training took around 5 months, 5 to 6 months. So during when people are shouting about the COVID-19 issue, me I was just enjoying the training. So that's just it. So nevertheless, I usually look out for a lot of opportunities day in day out, and I know I've been trying to apply for this Google Californian scholarship. There's one of the scholarship they hold every year. They're supposed to hold it this year, but based on the COVID-19, last year I qualified, but unfortunately I lost out based on some bilateral relationship between Nigeria and the United States at that time, so I couldn't uh, make it up. So, but I'm still hoping to see other opportunities to make it. So, just as Mr. Dayo shared in the opening slide, that talking about how you can see all these links, all these opportunity links, please, you have to make use of them. Those links are not there for the people who are posting it. They are there for everyone. You need to maximize opportunities. Please, we need to maximize. I want to, by the time we are hosting this 2021 summit, I want to see a lot of testimony on how many people that has won the grant. So please package yourself and get set for the opportunity. So that takes us to the fifth point, which is what? Get connected. Please type it in that comment section now, that get connected. Hmm? If you disconnect an electricity, you can never have a light. That's it. And light takes about 70% of woman's life. Light, you can write it also. Light takes about 70% of human life. So, for example, one of the major problems we have in Nigeria is electricity. If electricity issue can be fixed, I can tell you point blank that this country development will be massive and rapid. I can tell you that. Yes, I can see. Yeah, Mr. Solomon, get connected. Ibrahim, get connected. Ubin and Peter, I am get you. If I love that, you are getting connected. Cool. Yeah, Mr. Steven, get connected. Yes, that's great. So we need to get connected. Yeah, we need to get connected. So now, if you can see in the point, you have this is one of the most crucial aspect of the media in society. Yes. If now, let me ask you a question. Write in the comment section if you are a photographer, if you are a videographer, if you are an editor, if you are a cinematographer, if you are backstage engineer, if you are continuity, if you have one or two things to do around media, please write in the comment section. I want to say one or two things about that, so that other people who are not also into the media can equally benefit, because I always try to make my information a general, so that everybody can get the information. Like, yes, Lam, you can just join the meeting, please. What are we connecting to? Yes, so we are getting connected, we are connecting to the information. Yes, you need to connect to the information, and you must make sure the information is connected to you. So that's what we are getting connected to. Then Samuel, yes, get to, okay, you're into media, yeah. Which aspect of the media are you, Mr. Lamp Media Coach? Tell us exactly. Okay, photography 6 years, that's good. Now, the reason why I was asking about which aspect of the media are we, because I want to use this get connected to address some of our problems. For example, like Mr. Jibrin says, he's a photographer for 6 years. For example, if you take your pictures of your client, how do you package it? Let me share some insight with us about that. I have a friend who got married 2 years ago, and he made use of one of our schoolmates as a media person. But when this person finished the job, brought the photo book and the other frame, it was not good enough. I'm not trying to spoil anybody's business. I'm telling you exactly what happened. But do you know that another person did a wedding, but another photographer now uh, took the event? But first, this photographer came early. So what I want to say now, you have to what? Be time conscious of your business. If they tell you that a wedding is starting 10, don't get there 10:30. Be there if possible 9 a.m. I'm telling you, people love people that come early birds. Yes. Then make sure your jobs are neat and perfect. No room for error in the media. No room for error. Your job must be perfect, because media jobs go far. Now, after he finished the job, because of his good connection. That's where I'm going on. Because of his good connection, he got about 4 jobs at that event. 4. It's not that they told me I was there. 4 jobs, which the minimum they paid him at that job is 600K. There was a job that he got in Lekki that is for, let me see, that was 2 weeks. Yeah, he did 2 weeks job, and they gave him 11 million naira. 11 million naira. So it is how you package your business. You need to package your business. You need to get connected. Like at the end of this year now, if you are into media, I expect us to would share um, either hamper or gift to your customer. You can even do as simple as a calendar, like to appreciate them, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, and so you can do Anki, you can do little bags, things that people can just appreciate. It depends, if you are dealing with a man, you must know what types of gifts can you give to a man. If you are dealing with a woman, you must know what types of gifts are you giving to them. And if you are dealing with both sex, then so all those things you must put into your consideration. I can see Mr. Stephen Dowu talking about uh, that he's a director and a scriptwriter. Yeah, for example, you can sell your script. Yes, if you write a good script, you can sell it online, you can sell it offline. There was a script sold to Is it Odunlade that bought the script? He bought the script around 500,000. I forgot. I know. I heard of that. So if your script is very good, you can package it. You can, for example, you need to open a social media, and you have to be engaging people based on script writing. You can even do a free book on it, how to script write or how to be a director, all those kind of stuff. So you need to those are aspects at which you can make money. Screen. Now, okay, you're also into cinematography. Yeah, that's very good. So it's one of the big business in Nigeria. So if you can perfect it very well, you can make a lot of millions from that aspect, Mr. Lamtosh. So just as we have just said, so we have spoken about connection among people of like minds. So you need to share your ideas to people who are also in the same field with you. Sometimes, I'm talking about sharing an idea. I'm not talking about having a mentor. Having a mentor can be anybody. Anybody you think is more experienced than you can be your mentor. But sharing of idea and getting connection must be within the people of your business. People who has the same idea. So they'll be able to tell you this is how I've been doing it, or these are what I'm doing to propel my business. And if you can see the last slide, it's talking about the income. They say income is a money received especially on regular basis for work or through investment. So income, for example, now as a cinematographer, when you finish your business, the money you get back is what? It's your income. So it's very, very vital. After doing a business, you must be able to get a payment for the job done. Now, how to use media to build income? I know this is one of the biggest aspects we need, and I will not really take much of our time there. So, one, you need to promote athletes' products. For example, you can go to ClickBank, you can go to Ogadigit. This Ogadigit is one of the biggest place where you can do your marketing. You can go to Amazon, you can go to Gigi, you can go to Konga, you can go to Jumia, you can go to Market for Real, and so many other platforms that you can use to do the affiliate marketing. So you need to create and promote your own product. Depending on what you are doing, as I've said, you need to create your own product and package it very well. People love well packaged products, and you share it to the people. You share it to the people. Then promote your products and services. Pay a token for ads. A token, $10, $5, $2. So it helps you to promote whatever you are posting on your social media or on your website. Then use virtual media to promote your craft. Yes, just as I am into fashion industry. What do you mean by virtual craft? Like you have a boutique, we'll bring a model to your office. He or she will put on your clothes and we take some good snap shots about the clothes. Then we write some stuff about it. We can do some short videos. So all those things will make your people get connected to virtual things. Like if I'm only speaking and you're not seeing my face, I know you still follow, but you are a little bit connected to me because at least you can see my face. So people get connected. That's why if you look at the level of people watching, to watch a movie is higher than to listen to music. People are attracted to watching, even if you release the same music, like the music is on MP3, an MP4. People will still prefer to go for an MP4 because they want to see either the dance steps or the attire the person is wearing, so many other things that will attract them to that. So then promote your coaching and consulting services. So you need to promote your coaching and consulting services. Then join the YouTube partner programs. Create your website. Then you can equally get Google AdSense. All this was spoken about by Mrs. Bibi Pampa yesterday. So I don't need to say more on that. Then in conclusion, to achieve all this, don't procrastinate. Please write in the comment section, don't procrastinate. Because procrastination kills a lot. It ruins a lot of business, and doing that is not going to help you to achieve anything. So whatever you want to do, do it now. Do it immediately. Do it immediately. So you can even say that I said the good time to start is what? Is now. That's it. The good time to start is now. Planning is what? Is better, because even if you want to start, you need to what? You need to plan. Because if you fail to plan, you have planned to fail. So you need to plan. But the most crucial aspect of it is what? Executing. You need to execute those ideas and plan, because that is the best of them. Whatever you have planned, whatever you have as an idea, you need to execute them. So here I'll be stopping also. For more information, you can reach out to us on this personal mail. I will drop my company's mail so that you can reach us to the companies when we are dropping this slide. That's my number and that's the website down there. And I wish you Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year in advance. Thank you.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. Let's give Mr. Ojo Samuel an emoji clapping. Let's give him an emoji clapping. Thank you so much for that awesome presentation. It has been, I've been writing a lot, I've been jotting, I've been putting things together since morning. It has been awesome. If you are in the media space and if you are doing anything to make impact, you have to use the media. So quickly, Austin said, bravo. Natasha is clapping. Thank you, thank you. Let's appreciate our speaker today. So quickly, we have 10 minutes for question and answer. Then we would have our 30-minute break. Then come back by 6:30 thereabout. So Mr. Balogun is already raising up his hand. Let's have you straight away. Let's have your question.
Thank you very much, presenter. I
You're
really
welcome.
appreciate I really appreciate this presentation. May God increase your knowledge in Jesus' name.
Amen. It's
Please, in the section of get connected,
okay.
that where I'm really highly interested in. You talk about writing scripts, which is part of my hobby too. Now I be experiencing some script writing. At the end of the day, somebody took it away, and there's nothing. Could somebody protect his or her script after writing it? That's the question. How could you protect your script after you might have done a hard work? How could you protect it without somebody taking it away finally?
Okay. That's a very good question. For example, I'm very sure you know what we call patent rights in Nigeria. It's
Yes.
available.
Yes.
So if you are script writing, you can patent write it. Equally, you can involve your lawyer if you are very sure that the script you are writing is very valuable. Then thirdly, you only give a framework of your scripts to whoever that wanted to buy or make use of it. You don't drop your total script. If the person is trying to tell you I don't understand, tell him bye bye. In the sense that some people will be reading your script as if they don't understand. No, they're only trying to memorize as much as possible. They will later tell you that go away with your script. Whereas they have memorized all, because some people have photographic memory. If they see a thing, they can take it immediately off. So you give them a framework like a summary of you will not give them the whole information, just a skeletal aspect of it. Then you can patent write it, or you can involve your lawyer. So these are some of the steps you can use to protect your script writing.
All
Thank you
right,
very much.
thank you very much. We appreciate you. We have Natasha. You can unmute yourself and ask your question.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, you
Hi.
are.
Yes, yes. Well, thank you for your presentation. I really enjoyed that. I had a question in the beginning of your presentation, you talked about posting on your social media um, content that is, of course, relevant and clear. But what time did you notice, and I don't know if I missed it, but what times is it good to post that you can kind of maximize the viewings? Have you noticed when you're posting your content?
Okay. For example, thank you for your question, Natasha. For example, if you want to use my own kind of post to judge, I've done my own research. The highest time I have views on my post is always on Monday, 2 p.m. That's I'm talking about my own post. Monday, 2 p.m. My post is always out there. But for you, as I said, if you are using a website, for example, or you are using Instagram. For example, if you are using Instagram, you can go to what we call Instagram Insights. Instagram Insight. That will give you the graph sheet of how people are reacting to your post, how people are clicking, liking, and commenting on your post. So you know which day, which time, and which hour. So that's why I said if you need anything about your posting, let me say on your social media, on your website, you can reach out to us on that number. So we can book an appointment and talk about it and help you to solve the problem appropriately.
Okay, awesome. Samuel is saying thank you, sir. Stephen in the way is saying I enjoyed this, and so let us appreciate our trainer tonight. We are glad to have this caliber of trainer with us today. Before we can get some of our speakers, we know to what extent that we have been able to follow them up to be able to be here today. So quickly, we are going to go for a very short break now. Austin is saying thank you, more blessings, sir. We really appreciate you. Ikpimoyo say God bless you, sir. Dr. Tobeshuku say God bless you. I wish you more. Thank you, sir, Mr. Samuel. We are so glad that you are able to
Thank
take
you.
this session and share with us insight. You know, secret to success is what you are sharing with us. There are some little insights you will know like this that will take you to your next level. We really appreciate you. So a slide, we'll be dropping it on the WhatsApp group later in the day. If you are not on the WhatsApp group, please find yourself on the WhatsApp group. Before we close this first session, the first speaker gave out is giving out airtime to the top three people that answer the question. So if you are part of those people that answer the question, can you drop your phone number now? We want to capture your phone number. There are just three of you, Onogyrus and two other people. So Onogyrus has sent his number, is no more here now. So if you have your phone number there, just put it down. Then so Austin is one of them. So we are capturing your phone number now. 68227604. The second person, I hope the person is still here with us. If you are the one, drop your phone number now. Okay, so we have is so we have three numbers now, but it's just three people that he picked, and that would be Ige Absalabu. So don't worry, you we all receive your airtime before the close of business today, so that by so that by tomorrow you can tell us if you received the airtime or not. So we have Austin, we have Ige, and we have Oluwa Fisayo, and we have Ono Jairus. Okay, thank you very much. So we are going to close this session now. By 6:30, we will send the link to the second section. So go and relax, go and eat something, go and prepare yourself for the second session. The second session is power packed. Our mommy is coming, and two other trainers, international repute trainers, will be with us by evening today. So if you know people that are supposed to be here on this program and they are not here, tell them and let them be here by 6:30. So we send a link to the Zoom, to the WhatsApp group. We also want to say a shout out to all our viewers on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. Also, our viewing center in Ondo State. By evening, I will share some of their pictures. They took pictures yesterday. We had over 50 people in attendance yesterday in Ondo State in the viewing center. So today too, they will take the attendance. I will tell us about that later in the evening. So thank you very much. We end this meeting now and we'll converge back by 6:30. Thank you.